What is up today, guys? Moon Knight is friggin' awesome, and it's here, and I'm loving every minute of it. Let's, for a second, think. What if, just what if, there was a third personality? We've got Steven, we've got Mark, and instead of like Jake Lockley, what about Jacob Fiesel? What if the third personality was an artist? What would that Moon Knight suit look like? Today we're gonna find out, because I don't know what I'm gonna draw, but I'm gonna draw my artist Moon Knight suit. Now, why would my Moon Knight suit be more artsy? Here's your answer. Mark Spector, mercenary. He's got the more battle-ready suit. Stephen Grant, kind of a dapper young chap. He summoned a suit, literally a three-piece suit. Mr. Knight. So if there's an artsy personality, what would this personality look like? Not Jake Lockley, Jacob Fiesel. Let's design the artsy Moon Knight suit. Alright, so we're going to start off by sketching out what the mask would look like. So for both Moon Knight and Mr. Knight, full face coverage with glowing eyes. We're going to keep that same theme. Moon Knight, it's all wrapped, it's all mummified. Mr. Knight, much more clean with like the slight little stitching going across. What are we going to do? Well, I've got a few thoughts. So let's see how we feel about these. So we've got glowing eyes. They're somewhere in there. What if I had like a representation for my glasses in there? So what if it kind of came across? It's like some sort of stitching. Maybe it is a bandage. Who knows? We can play around with both options here. It's looking a little ninja-esque. Maybe. I don't know if I'm quite feeling it, but you know, it's good to play around with them. So let's come up with something else. So if my Moon Knight is a creative Moon Knight, he's artsy, and this is the artsy Sona of Moon Knight. The right side of the brain is said to be more creative. There are some things claiming that that's a myth, but you know, that's commonly what you learn. Right is creative, left is logical. So what if my stitching kind of sectioned off the right side, being like, hey, this is the side we're focusing on when we're Moon Knight in this form. So what if we had some sort of stitching coming across here? What if we extended it down to the eye, kind of loop that in? That's kind of cool. You got the eye glowing there, shine. Ah, shoot, okay, so, you with me here? You with me? Okay, let's do this. So, oftentimes, in movies or TV, or even like when I was in college, we learned this. You do this thing, right? An artist will like hold their thumb up, they'll close an eye and kind of do this. That's to get a sense of scale for something. So if I'm like trying to draw this cup next to me, I would do something like this, kind of close an eye, and then when I take it over to my paper, be like, okay, so this is about how big it is, right? So what if my left eye is just completely not existent and my only sight comes from the creative side of my brain? I think that's kind of cool. So this would be the only eye on my Moon Knight. That I think would be real cool. And then again, the stitching would focus on the right side. So the left is almost a complete blank. There's almost no logic here. It's all creativity and it's all Moon Knight, my Moon Knight Sona. I'm liking that. I'm digging it. So we've got that idea. Am I gonna do anything with my mouth? So I like the idea of the Mr. Knight mask. It's very clean. It's very like elegant. Something I thought that would be cool is if we do like stitching or whatever, almost make it look like it's homemade, you know, a DIY kind of Moon Knight suit. I think that would be kind of cool. So add some stitching going through here. Am I gonna have a hood? Am I gonna have anything on my head? These are the questions. Ooh. It's not pertaining to the top of the head part, but maybe a mask kind of sense, like maybe to kind of mimic a beard, because you know, gotta have that in there somewhere. We'll just have it cover my nose for the sake of it, you know, not just coming up being like that. Oh man, what if it's like one of those cool, like super high-tech painter's masks? Oh shoot, yes. The respirator kind. Maybe we can even add some stitching on here to make it look like it kind of flows with it a little bit. I'm liking it so far. So let's see where else we can go with this. How about what's on the head, like I said? Are we gonna do a hood? Are we gonna do a hat? A cowboy hat. I have a cowboy hat. Are we gonna go with like the typical artist beret kind of thing? Probably not. Backwards hat. Yep, that's where we're going. No, that looks stupid. Let's keep it here for right now. Maybe we'll change it, maybe we won't. Yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty cool. That is pretty neat indeed. You know why this is cool? If there was a third personality, like I know Jake Lockley is a thing, I don't know if we're gonna see him in the show, but if the third personality is Jacob Fiesel, well, this divides the face into three, because it would be the third personality, whereas Mr. Knight just divided it into two, because it's the second. Oh, boom! Multiple layers of this. We got this. Okay. I'm just saying, but that's like a big improvement. We started out with like a Ninja Turtle mask and we went to something like that. So I'm thinking that's pretty cool. Okay, so in terms of the body, I'm always a sucker for when like a logo's on a chest. I feel like it just kind of, I don't know, there's something super nice about it. You can see it with all my T1s. The JF is on the chest, boom, right there. And I'm a big fan of that placement. So what if my Moon Knight artist kind of logo was the crescent, obviously, because that's just how you do it. The crescent that had stitches running through it. Almost a sun moon. What? Okay, so about his body, I think the stitching thing is gonna become like an overall aspect of my Moon Knight. All of these different personalities are stitched together within this one body. Artsy, it looks homemade, you know, someone probably just sewed their own suit together. And Stitch is my dog, so it makes sense. We'll have like maybe some stitch lines going through. I'm not saying it's gonna be exactly like toga kind of thing, but you know, we'll see where we go from there. So one thing that I'm pretty sure I want is like a smock, an apron or something like that. Something that artists wear. Heck, I've got one. Oh man, I've even got a mask too. Am I just gonna turn into Moon Knight? Probably. So it'll be a little something like that, right? It's got pockets and everything. I'm Moon Knight. Maybe that's where the emblem is, with the stitching, because it's like cloth, it's fabric, it's homemade. Nice, go Jacob. So we can have the smock thing going down, the apron, whatever this thing is called, I don't know. That's where the logo can be, yep. Got pockets for deadly weapons and coffee shots, because he's staying up all night, he's gotta have coffee. And then there can be like stitching going across that. Yes. And you know what? When there's blood involved, it keeps the suit clean. I was gonna say something. Oh yes. Okay. So Moon Knight tends to like cut things open or climb on things with like his I guess you would call them moonarangs, the little crescents he throws and stabs people with and all that good stuff. One thing I thought would be cool is if the glove on my suit, for one, I gotta have an artist glove. It just is what it is. If it had little like crescents folded back so that they can roll up onto the hand and become almost like moon claws. I thought that'd be really awesome. Almost Black Panther-esque, if you will. So we'll have like little crescent claws that roll up, but when they're not rolled up like that, they will fold back to be kind of like this. So it'll be like really spiky right here on him, but if he like swings back at someone, he's stabbing them like that, and then he can roll the moon claw thingies up and come back this way. I think that's super awesome. We'll give them like little tracks that they can roll up on. Why did I squiggle that last one? Boom. Oh my gosh, you know what he needs? Okay, this is a must-have. This is an absolute must-have. Let me look it up because I have not seen them in years. Give me 1 second, please, because this will seal the deal. Please be cool looking. Yes. Oh, frick yes. Okay, they look as cool as I remember. Moon Knight, my artsy Moon Knight, my fun-loving artsy Moon Knight, is gonna have moon shoes. That is an absolute must. Okay, my Moon Knight is bouncing like he's on the moon. Yes, that's how he's got super jumps. So we've established a lot about him. We've got his face pretty well down, with some meaning behind where the stitching is. For one, it breaks into 3 because this would be the 3rd persona. Should Jake Lockley not come into this. He's got a painter's like respirator kind of thing on, and it also maybe like makes a point, kind of like my beard. I don't know. The stitching represents like a homemade kind of suit kind of thing. He's got the artist smock on, nice long sleeve. We'll probably roll the sleeves up. Ooh, maybe like a Bob Ross kind of button down. He's got a smock where he can like hold things. Maybe he does have like some weapons. Moon blade, moon brush. See, just put moon in front of anything and it's Moon Knight related. Moon paint, moon glue, moon spray, moon paper. Maybe he would simply just have a ton of pencils, moon pencils, made of moon rock pencils. Yes, we got it, boom. I guess they could act just like normal pencils, but he like takes them, he can throw them, they're like projectiles. Maybe he can make them come back like his crescents do. Those are my ideas for my friggin' artist Moon Knight. So let's throw all this together and let's just see how well this comes out, because I think it's gonna look awesomely ridiculous. Let's do it. I am so friggin' happy with the way this thing turned out. I think it looks awesome as all get out. He looks scary. Like, he looks like a murderer. I'll say that. So, very scary, but like the homemade aspect of it with the stitches, I think it works. I think it works pretty well. You got the little apron thing going, and I didn't mention it while I was doing my like idea page, my sketch. I gave him some gauntlets, and on his right arm, he's got cans of spray paint. That way he can just like spray things down. It creates like a foggy mist, like, I don't know, like fog in the night, you know, you can't see him. Where's he at? Oh, I don't know. And then on his other arm, he's got like a crescent shield kind of thing. I think it looks super cool, and I'm really digging it. But man, I love the moon shoes. I think that is a great addition. He's got the paint mask, which the can of spray paint add on to why he's wearing a paint mask. But man, I think he looks so cool, and I'm super happy with the way this turned out. I'm gonna keep hopefully enjoying Moon Knight. We're 2 episodes in, and I'm loving it so far. So I made my own Moon Knight Sona. But yeah, what do you guys think about Moon Knight? What do you guys think about my Moon Knight persona? The artist Moon Knight, if you will. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. If you guys would please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.